up, my heart is pounding, ready or not, the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Oh, a legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try and take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. You know I'm out for blood. I'm feeling dangerous. I just can't get enough. I'm rising up, my heart is pounding, ready or not, the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Whoa, legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try to take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. I am the champion. I know where I'm going. I have been chosen. I'll never be broken. I am the champion. A clashing of titans, a battle of giants. Take a moment of silence. I am the champion. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Whoa, legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try to take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. I am the champion.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Race Into the Weekend. We are here with Race Into the Weekend 55 on Paul Ricard, and yeah, today you see the name and in the button screen there, Mr. Tom Cowell with me in the box. Hello, Tom.
Hello, how are you, Mr. Guru? It's been a wonderful week. Nice to say hello to everybody.
And thank you very much for that subscription, mate.
It was about time that I started doing it, so...
How you
I
doing
thought,
up
why
for the
not?
team, mate? You do the donations and everything, so thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, it's almost... no, it's not almost. It's weekend. Not for Juan. He isn't here. He needed to work, doing some overtime, needs some... Yeah, he needed to earn the money back he put into DSRT last week, so... so he has some other things to do. Maybe we will speak him later today. As, yeah, Tom Carroll is going out for his lap here on Paul Ricard. I searched for the corner names, and they are really difficult.
Yeah, they're all in French, funnily enough. Paul Ricard
Yeah.
being the centre of France. So, yeah, apologies if I know none of the names.
Well, I have them in front of me, and yeah, you just left the pits, and you are now in Verviers. I try my best French here, okay?
Thank you. It's an incredibly difficult track for the drivers, this. A lot of people don't like it, with the fact that it just has one big, massive straight down the back end. But I'll tell you now, Guru, it's going to be a real challenge for everybody tonight, just trying to find consistency around this track because you have no real points of reference for your braking markers.
Yeah, I drove this one in the Rookie League on OTL, and I first needed like a half a day to learn the circuit because the reference points, as you mentioned. But when I got that down, I really started to like the track. I don't know why. I hated it, and even with the Formula One, you know, when they were driving there, what a silly circuit. But I kind of like it. I don't know why.
It's definitely one of those that you either like or you don't like. I'm one of the unfortunate ones that doesn't really like this track. But I do like this third sector that I'm just coming into. Fast flowing, full of corners that you approach faster than you exit them. So it's very counterintuitive for the drivers, and it's a real rewarding sector if you can get everything right.
Yeah, it's you have to get those corners right, and some you have to brake a little bit later, wider apexes, tighter corners. It's in my opinion a lot technical, and I'm not that good at technical driving. The best part for me is a straight. But still, I kind of like it, you know. The only thing here, the pit entry is a little bit weird for me. Euro start finish. Let's jump back into.
Oh, does this mean it's back to the track? Oh, let's
yeah, it's a pit straight here, and now he's turning left in corner 1 to Verviers to corner 2. Then you have to watch the end exit here. You can get a really fast exit and make a move on corner number 3 here, L'École, and it's left to corner 4 here then into Saint-Bouamet, I think it is. A tight right corner here. The speed entry and everything is really difficult sometimes to get on the right side here, and then it's normally full throttle here on the Mistral straight. It's the longest straight I think we ever know on a circuit. To be honest, I don't know if there are longer straights than the Nürburgring. The full course has a really long straight as well, but I think for the normal GT3 this is really a long straight. Then you can see Tom lining up on that blue dots here with 100 more just behind it, lifting a little bit into Cygnus, corner number 8. Then we go into Bessons. This is corner number 9. Corner number 9, really late apex here, staying on the left side and then turning in. Almost losing that car there. To Bender, left corner again. Late apex here is what you want, in my opinion. That's how I drove it, and maybe Tom can say a little bit more about it in a few. To La Tour, corner number 13, and followed. You have to stay on the tight line here to the left, and then you have that right turn. Virage du Pont onto pit straight here again. So that's my view of a lap here with the corner names I just wrote off a map here. But that's how Paul Ricard is settled here.
Yeah, it's a incredibly difficult track. I mean, the first half of the lap is more just a couple of corners being thrown at you, and you've got a minute to prepare just before you approach them. You know how you're going to tackle them, whether you've got traffic, for instance, in the race and whatnot. But the entire third sector is just corner after corner being completely bombarded at you, and having a very good sort of mid-engine setup I've found is probably the fastest way around here, which is why you see me driving the McLaren today over the likes of my beloved Mercedes that I drive every week.
Yeah, but knowing you will change the cars, or will you stick with the McLaren?
It depends how good the first race goes, I guess. If I'm doing well, we'll be in a position to have a look. But if not, we'll possibly consider rechanging and see if we can get closer to the front of the pack.
Okay. So then the rest of the pack, because it's not only Mr. Tom Carroll here. Tom, that thought him well. Hello, good evening all, and I thought they paid Juan in peanuts. No, that's the brain he has. It's a peanut. So he's getting paid, way underpaid, I think. But I think he's like the handshaker of the firm with a guitar, playing some flamenco in the entrance, and has a hat on the ground and gets some pennies in. So that's his overtime. We have Thijs van der Hoorn currently leading this Racing to the Weekend. And for the new viewers maybe here, Racing to the Weekend is an open lobby racing. You have to have track medals of 3 in the game and a 70 safety rating. Then you can join this, and it's league based. So most of the people that drive in here don't even know that they have the point scoring system. That's what you can see in the bottom of the screen, the RITW leaderboard. You can see the people there. We added the DSRT, Road to Legends is RDL. We have the black drivers that are the highest tier. We have the red drivers, middle tier, and the gray drivers is the lowest tier that we have on DSRT. So I hope that clears a lot. So Mr. Hilhorst here is currently leading this pack, so he's enjoying himself with a 157.4. The track is still green, it's sunny, so 15 degrees, and I know for a fact that it can be a little bit slidey. Is that correct, Mr. Carroll?
It is indeed. Obviously, we always start with a green track on these races to the weekends, and it only gets better, shall we say. The race one, you're still finding your feet, working out, For me, the likes of it, I don't practice that much coming into here. That's my way of relaxing on a Friday evening. And coming in, you're still trying to find what your braking markers are and what car you're in and what day of the week we're on. And, it's important. But the track, yes, let's go back to that bit. It is quite slidey to start, but we'll find that those lap times will be coming down towards the end of the session.
Yeah, I noticed that myself when I drove the OTL, but to be honest, there are a few updates after that, so maybe it changed. But I always found Paul Ricard a little bit of a slidey track. If it's cold there or your tires aren't correctly on temperature, and that's normal, of course, but I always found it a little bit extra slippery here. But yeah, it's like I said, I know people in the Discord who said I don't like it at all. I hate this track from the core of my heart. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. We are going into qualification then. That was free practice, so a lot of talking here. Back to the chat for a minute. Dutch Dick, welcome. Tom Cattle is in here as well. And Rampa, howdy. We have to check. King's Meat Snacks. I don't know what I like more.
So, I think one can thank me. I had a conversation with Mr. Anfa himself, the guy on your screen, Mr. Morten Peelman Jensen, and convinced him to take a different car. This week, he was debating the Mercedes and that ever-growing, ever-famous livery that he usually sports on a Friday evening. But I decided to talk him out of it. But I think he's just decided to provide me with one that's equally just as bad.
And now he parks the car. You heard that,
sounds
I think.
like
He needs to write a chat
definitely
now.
watching.
Nice to see Bradley Burgett here as well. He's driving the DSRT Semix Pro, also the McLaren. So McLaren is, I think, most of the choice. The astonishing thing now is that I just see one BMW. One. Where are all the BMWs gone?
I think everybody's finally worked out that the McLaren is probably one of the fastest cars in this current update of ACC. A lot of people making the switch over there. You can see Thijs van der Hoorn. He was driving the Porsche very early on in his ACC days. As we got to know him, he's now switched over to the McLaren. Mr. Bradley Burgett, known Lexus driver back in the day, and he's in the McLaren as well. Myself, I've made the change, and it definitely feels a lot faster on this current update.
Yes, this is not the way to take corners, Mr. Bradley Burgett. In chat, you lied. I said I was considering something else, and you suggested the Aston.
No, I convinced you, mate. That's the rule.
It's okay, a little bit of battling going on off track as well then. Nice to see that, Mr. Wojciech Rybecki here, and of course in the V12. He lost the car. He loves to battle it. He was feeling ill, I guess, but his stamp dropped and he thought, let's jump in the car and do a race with the guys. Very nice. Welcome indeed. As Mr. Nette in the Lambo just took... Oh no, I thought he took P1, but he was off track and is still on his out lap. First people to set laps. Let me see. It's Mr. Bradley Burgett just in stream. So he's now the first one taking a cone there. Is he still on track? Yes. Within the track limits, I meant. So yeah, let's see what he can do. It's 156, I think the first times will be. The faster drivers maybe 155s. On the green track I did, I think, 158, so 2 seconds slower.
Yeah, it's been interesting going off sort of my performance personally in this free practice session we had. The track is very cold as well, so don't expect drivers to be 100% on the pace straight away. We're still trying to find the limit, and those lap times will fall probably likely towards the end of the session.
Yeah, I think it's early in the morning. Yes, it is 7 a.m. because the sun is coming up. That makes it difficult as well. 16 degrees on track and still green. As Mr. Bradley Burgett here, yeah, turns, and I don't have my card anymore. Let me see. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I think he is in Bosset now, corner 9. And like I said, he was in the outlap a little bit, yeah, too fast, I guess. But maybe it's just to warm his tires a little bit. Coming through to Bender into Village. And I tried to make it a little bit more English names here on the French circuit. Through Latour. And then he needs to stay left. I found the entry on the start-finish line, Virange Dupont, a very difficult corner to take.
It is indeed. That pit entry, there's a reason that it got changed in the Formula 1, shall we say. We fully expected that to be changed in ACC when they made the update recently, but yeah, unfortunately not.
I remember now that there was a slight almost incident between 2 DSRT drivers.
Oh, I was wondering when this got mentioned.
I just saw the start-finish line and the pit exit there, and I thought, that's familiar. I don't know who it was, but it was you. You and me almost had like a mirror contact there.
So that was my screensaver. It was my fault. It was my screensaver on my PC for quite a long time. At the moment that I almost left DSRT, not by choice, but by the fact that I almost hit our team principal. So yeah, it was. I was looking down at my data, I seem to remember, as I crossed the line. I looked back up, and the Aston of Mr. Guru was directly ahead of me, and it took a little bit of a late reaction to try and somewhat avoid him. Thankfully, there was no contact, but we came exceptionally close to each other. And
it was funny as hell, to be honest, because I was like, what the hell is going on here? But yeah, it was really nice. Robin Osing, in the meantime, he says a 157.3, so even the faster driver, Stace van der Hoorn, 157.5. Mr. Penguin proves himself 156.1. That's the time that I said it would be, and it's really close to that 55 I think he can do in this qualification, maybe if he has a good run here. Mr. Wright Becky in the V12, then currently in P5. Bradley Burgett dropped to P6. Then we have Jonathan Wekström. I think he drove last week as well. The name sounds familiar.
He did indeed, yes.
Is he in our Discord then? Okay, that's good to know. Mr. Toon Yield in P8. Remco Zauer. Didn't see anything from him yet. And I don't mean on track, but yeah, even on track. This is the first time he's on screen. But also in chat. He's really concentrating. He's P4 at this point in the race into the weekend. And he's really fully concentrating to get that position, or maybe get a few top positions on it. So, but he needs to pick up the pace. 2 minutes is not the way, and yeah, that's not the way to take a corner. Still heating the tires, I guess. Mr. Robin Osing then went off track here, cutting the corners, will not improve on his time. As I said, Mr. Penguin at this point is improving on his time, and now on a high 55 if he can manage to keep that together. So yeah, he's really improving again. He switched to VR, had some problems with his hardware, dropped pace, built it back up with, I think, new hardware thingies. I don't know what he did, but yeah, and he's fast. He's really, really, really fast at this point. Thijs van Hoorn dropped to a 156.4, Mr. Robin Oosting to a 156.7, but Mr. Desert Penguin, Cyril is his real name, comes over the start-finish line in a 155.757. That's an amazing job on a green track.
Yeah, it just goes to show as well, Desert Penguin, I don't think we've announced this on stream, but he's our new DSRT red driver, probably just gone through the Road to Legends program, and showing us there exactly why he's one of our DSRT drivers, with a great lap there, 55.7.
Yeah, indeed. We put him into red, and we said in the beginning, I think he will not stay there for long. If he shows this pace, and he does that on the official races we have, we do some endurance, we do some leagues, and but this guy is really fast, and yeah, I think he can even improve, and you will see if the track is now fast. So 1 minute to go, so some people are now over start finish, like Mr. Tom Carroll. Yeah, the track is now fast, so he can maybe improve a little bit. Commentator's curse will apply because he's listening live to me in the box here. I'm driving, laughing, and trying to commentate. But concentrate, mate. Don't talk. Do your thing, and let us see what you can do. As Thijs van Hoorn still in P2, Robin Oosting in P3, Wojciech Rebecki managed to get a P4. Tom Carroll over the start finish line was a P5. Can he improve? Mr. Stijn Hilhorst then in P6, Wexstrom dropped to P7, Castillo, he was there before as well, P8, Stan van der Koelen is in P9, Bradley Burgett, he was P6, dropped to P10, Remco had an off track, Yield had an off track, so they will stay the same. So yeah, that is Mr. Nipte in the P14, Mr. Nipte, come on mate.
Has he set a lap time just as we? Oh, he has.
Yep.
That's not Gabe's actual pace. Gabe is borderline alien. Just in case anybody doesn't know him, he's absolutely insane, and don't expect him to be P14 for much longer. Put it that way.
Yeah, he likes the challenge as well, to start in the mid pack or the back of the grid and try to do a lasso first and everything. You know, he loves battles, and I think that's even more than setting a quick time now. Let us see, as a good exit here from Mr. Tom Carroll. He improved 2 tenths almost in that. So nice fast entry. Is it good enough to sig on that? Then we have the start finish corner. He lost a little bit of time there, but he's improving. There he comes over start finish, and he takes back the P5 because he just dropped the P6. So yeah, that's good. P5 then for Mr. Tom Carroll. Let us see. So Remco is really struggling with the track at this point. And again, an off track in the first few seconds of the grid. Yes, Mr. Remco. I think he's listening. Shh, he's listening. Is he listening?
He's definitely got to be listening. Remco,
he's really not listening. He's not even in. Normally he is in. No, he fully wants to concentrate in this one, and yeah, he needed to practice more, I guess. Mr. Pilleman Jensen in P16, a 2-minute 2. It's the last time that has been set. There's some people still driving. But
one thing I want to say about Pilleman Jensen as well, just very quickly over the top of that, Guru, is the sort of the progression that we've seen from him. He started a couple of weeks ago. He's a good friend of mine, a real close friend of mine outside the sim as well. And started off, and he must have been, 5 or 6 seconds off the pace of myself. And I'm not saying I'm fast at all, just for the record. But he has steadily improved around every track. And he's improved in the best way possible of taking it nice and steady, really safe, and he's getting a good reward. You still see him towards the back of the grid, but he's getting a good reward in the fact that in his other races that he's doing outside of racing to the weekend, he's making progress there as well.
And as it seems that he is enjoying himself, and I think that's even more,
He's just He's just purchased a new Fanatec CSL DD.
I saw it in. I saw
It
it in
won't
the
be coming
Discord.
till June or July, one or the other. But he's definitely getting the enjoyment out of it.
My priority number one is being safe as opposed to wild, and I think you need to start like that. Get the feeling of racing, and sometimes you come in a battle and it's like, your heart rate goes up and everything, and if you have a few of those, you enjoy it even more, and you will be faster and faster and faster. We have some examples in our team as well. They started out a few seconds slower, and now they are battling with the mid pack or the top in even. So it's never a dull moment if you race. So good to see, and good to see that you enjoy yourself. Let me see. There's a Penguin then on pole position. Thijs van der Hoorn in second. Robin Oosing in third. Rybecki in fourth. Mr. Carroll then in fifth position. Hillhorse sixth. Nipte took P7 there. Townsend in eighth. Wexstrom in 9. And Castillo in 10. That concludes the top 10. What the rest will do, I don't know. We have 23 drivers here on La Baguette. And
Just want to say that mistakes were made on my half here. I forgot to hit drive, and I'll be starting from the pit lane. So last to first challenge is inbound, as that was totally not a plan.
Yeah, that's very good of you. With the helicopter cam here, pointed at Rybecki so we can see a little bit more. If you look at the left side of the track, there's Tom Carroll standing in the pit lane. A really good start here from Desert Penguin then, and it's Mr. I think Rybecki from P4 who now has the inside and tries to make a move. Contact there then from Mr. Penguin, and oh geez, that's complete chaos in the first corner there. Stan van der Koelen out, the Nipte, Jägers, oh Jesus. I think, I don't know if Pilleman hits somebody, but he's down there as well. We have the complete top there. But what a start from Rybecki, from P4 to P1 in the first corner in the inside there. Robin Oosing managed to get out of that melee there. Then we have Hillhorse as well in P3. Thijs van der Hoorn in P4. Stan van der Koelen then P5. But yeah, where did our friend drop? I think he's even gone.
Not good to see.
No, here he is. P20. Sorry, I was looking at the names wrongly. So we have Remco, who had an incident, I think, as well. Yeah, look at those cars, both damaged. But Mr. Penguin and Remco Zauer then battling it out on the straights here. They, fall back so much in that first corner. Let me see. There are still some battles on track. As Thijs van der Hoorn here tries to gain on Stijn Hillhorst riding the title line here. The best way is to go wide here and cut the apex then and the inside. But still, Stijn Hillhorst, Jesus, all those names. Stijn Hillhorst still managed to get that. Oh, now he goes wide because he missed that apex turn there. And it's Thijs van der Hoorn who takes away that position. Thijs still in P1 in the race into the weekend, so that will be great for him to get here a podium position. Mr. Forgetful back to 14 as well. Still some issues with some drivers, broken cars, everything. That first turn, first corner wasn't the way to go, as Zutis, he's still on track. Will he go back to the pits? Don't stay there too long, mate. Oh, there he goes again.
Restarting his engine, I guess?
I think so, maybe hitting a button or something and the engine turned off. Not great news to stand on the middle of the road then. As Robin Oosing now is closing into Rybecki, and those two will have to battle for the lead at this point. But yeah, look at the background there. It's Thijs van der Hoorn and Mr. Stijn Hillhorst and fighting for that P3 position, so that will be exciting as well. Then we have P5 position, Pablos in battle with Townsend and Wexstrom. In P8 we have Mr. Yield fighting with Castillo and Zvonimir Burek. So enough battles here on the track. as Robin Osing really close in the slipstream here of Mr. Rybacki and tries a little bit his normal racing line. Rybacki a little bit defensive there, so that will cost him some speed, and that's it. Almost oversteering that car, losing it from the rear. I mean, and still he managed to keep in front of Robin Osing there, but the battle is on in the front.
Yeah, impressive car control from Wojciech Rybacki in the Aston Martin V12 there. Just looked across to the left of my screen as I was going down the back straight and being able to see that incredible car control from him. Robin Osing said that he wasn't going to race just to confuse me further. Ends up racing, now P2 currently, piling on the pressure. But the more pressure that he provides and the more too wide action that they have, that really allows Thijs van der Hoorn in that third place to just close up even more. So don't rule him out as well as we approach the final 10 minutes.
No, he had 1.5 seconds, and now it's back to 0.8 of a second. So really closing that gap because the front is battling, as you said. Mr. Hilhorst even closes in now under a second. So here we have then the overtake from Townsend to over Pablos. Townsend has a little bit of damage on that car, so still a nice speed to see here. And then, back to the front of the grid here, as Dazzle Penguin, I can see, just set the fastest lap time and fought his way back from P20 to P15 in a matter of, 2 laps? That's amazing, and what an amazing pace that guy has. And he's the fastest with the 156, the rest is all in the 157s here. So yeah, nice to see. Again, Robin Osing now in the slipstream then of Rybacki, coming over that long straight, so you can slipstream here. But then it's a choice that you have to make. Can you brake later, or will you do an outside overtake as Mr. Rybacki almost lost it again there, but still there, defending the inside line then, and Robin Osing has all the trouble to get past that V12. Now a tighter line of Robin Osing, but still that V12 power, make sure that he's still in front here. Oh, geez, 5 minutes of racing and all, my voice is like, ugh.
Sorry, I can't comment on much more. I'm in a battle myself. Just got past Morten Pilman Jensen, who rather famously would make it difficult for me because, you know, he always wants to race against me. Doesn't often have the opportunity, unfortunately. He needs a little bit more practice. But he definitely was making it difficult for me there, and I'm fairly confident we've won too many times, but put a smile on my face as I passed him. But yeah, getting pressure. So the battles even forming all the way up and down the grid, I assume, Guru.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Still Rybacki then in the lead with Robin Osing following him, and on the start on the straight, the long straight, you can see that he's closing that gap. Thijs van der Hoorn still on P3 at 0.5 seconds of a gap. Jesus. Then we have in the midfield, we have Mr. Yield battling it out with Castillo for P8. We have Wexstrom still fighting with Pablos, but nothing much to say as, the long straight was there, I think. Yeah, we have here... no, we are now coming to that long start straight. Long start straight. I always say start straight. Straight. Jesus Christ, I'm not on my game today. Rybacki then still leading, and yeah, you can see the speed of the McLaren on the straight is a little bit higher. And the same move, the same thing again. He's trying the outside. Tried to put that car alongside, but not enough. Then the exit here of the corner, tries the inside. Rybacki defends the inside by cutting that apex, coming to that apex. Really brilliant defending there. And then you can see Thijs van der Hoorn now closing that gap and now putting that car alongside Robin Osing. And yep, he makes a move done because Robin was too much concentrated on Rybacki, and Thijs van der Hoorn tries to get the position back. But then the switch was there again. Now it's Robin Osing, then still in front. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the third sector, just in front of you that you guys can see there. So many different options for lines through here. You don't often lose that much time. So when you go too wide, it's it makes for some great fun racing and a lot of switchbacks. So great racing. As we look at it now, they've not changed one position, but they've had a big smile from having a good old battle in front there.
Then we see Mr. Stan van der Koelen, P21, as you have said in chat. Did I miss something? Yes, I think so, as I missed something as well. Mr. van der Koelen is driving I think also the V12, so that's a new choice of him. But I think he made a mistake because the gap is too big. 18 seconds of Remco Sauer, who's currently in P20, 26 seconds of Mr. Jägers. So Remco Sauer is really not on his game here today. So hopefully the next race will be better. But I think that Mr. van der Koelen made a mistake there. Went off track or something, spun the car around and lost a lot of positions because there's nothing in the incident screen of him.
Yeah, one thing I should probably point out to defend Remco Sauer as well is that unfortunately, I don't know what happened there. We didn't get a chance to see it, but he was out of position apparently on the race start. That rewarded, well, I wouldn't say rewarded him, but awarded him with a drive-through. So he had to obviously go and serve that. So that's why you see him a little bit further down the pecking order in comparison to everybody else. So hopefully that won't happen in race 2. We'll be able to see him back where he belongs in that top half of the field.
And the thing is that I missed that completely as well because I'm watching a separate timing screen with the cameras for TVs, like I can switch like this. And the thing is that the drive-thrus aren't shown on this. The yellow flags now do, but the drive-thrus don't. And I watch my main screen, seeing those battles then going on, and I'm switching eyesights, and I can see that Mr. Johnson has a drive-thru as well. So this boy here in the BMW. Rybacki then still leading that race with Oosting following him and Thijs van der Hoorn. They are both of all the three, the podium positions here, are a second from each other. So really close racing. Wexstrom is now closing into Pablos. Castillo closes that gap as well. That's all for P6. As Mr. Johnson is now in the pit lane. He's driving through. Mr. Penguin, who had that race incident in the beginning, is now back to P13 and battling with Wilcots and Zvonimir Burek. So he managed to get 7 positions almost in 5 laps. That's great news for him as well. Just over the half mark now of the race, so he can make some positions good.
Yeah, it's tending to be quite a eventful end at the front and a quite a laid-back, relaxed end at the rear of this field. So it's good to see that all the battles are happening up at the front. We can see Thijs van der Hoorn with the fastest lap at the moment in this race. He's going to be
off track. Rybacki off track, Oosting off track.
Oh.
That means that Thijs van der Hoorn takes the lead here of the race, and Hilhorst is then second. Townsend, he sent it the wrong way, pun intended. That means that Pablos now comes to P4, Wexstrom to P5, Townsend in P6, Gabriel Nipte to P7. So all those guys now closely together battling it out for P4. I don't know if there was contact. I have to see Rybacki 157. Yep, there was a little bit of contact here. Don't know what happened. Ooh, there. Oh, rejoin.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That was a bad rejoin. He didn't. I think that Rybacki sent it the wrong way and not Townsend. As the battle goes on here, then we have it almost 3 wide into the first corner. But I think if Gabe breaks late, he can manage to take that. Ooh, really close there. Really close. Ooh, Jesus Christ, that was so close there. Rybacki putting that car there alongside of Wexstrom, but still managed to have the nose in front. Then we had Nipte there taking that inside line and almost taking a 3 double and coming out as winner. He's now in P6. Wexstrom then went off track a little bit now on the inside line, bashing it out again with Rybacki, as Rybacki has the better exit then to the straight line here. the long straight that we have. But it's, let me see, Rybacki, Wexstrom and Castillo close to each other, all in the slipstream from each other. And yeah, maybe they managed to get the position back, I don't know. I don't think they have the speed to do it, as Rybacki is really fast. Townsend, and oh, nipped it there. What happened there?
There's a lot of slow cars up ahead of me in this this rear end, so yeah,
I don't
just
know
trying to see what's going on there.
It's Mr. Nipte not P16. There is the camera image of the helicopter view, and you can. Oh, jeez, what the hell? Nipte had so much overspeed, wanted to try to go on the inside line there, but yeah, the other party thought I will steer to the right side as well. And that's not good if you see that somebody overtakes stick on your line. So yeah, it was not really the fault of Nipte, but yeah, now he has damage and he will lose a lot of positions there. Yeah, you can see the speed is all out of that car. Robinosing back then to P3, I wanted to say, and when the commentator's curse. When I said that he made the move on Hill Horse on the outside, but yeah, I think he pressed the wrong pedal there. That managed that he went out of track here and currently is back into P3.
I just want to point out at this point in the race as well, Guru, it might happen in races 2 and 3. We've got a lot of drive-throughs starting to appear. It's going to be a Burek again for track limits. And unfortunately, it's not Remco's day at the moment. He's had to take another trip down the pit lane for track limits as well.
Yep, and I think I need your dad beside me here. He has eyes for this. Co-commentators, so that may be something he can do. So yeah, that's... the guy in front hit the brakes on the straight. Yeah, and he moved to your line when you want to overtake him. So I saw it on stream as well. That was not a way to do it. Yeah, and your dad has seen it perfectly there. Remco Sauer with the drive-through and Burek with a drive-through. Burek already took that drive-through. And yeah, Remco still needs to do it. That will mean I think he will be last. So 1 point then for Remco Sauer. But yeah, he will not give up. Thijs van der Hoorn then currently leading this pack again and yeah, managed to improve on his standings here. He's currently leading the race into the weekend and will extend his gap. At this point, if these guys all finish, it will be 20 points extra for him. Where are you, mate?
I'm currently P11, so I've been fighting them off one by one. Just got past the wonderful, kind gentleman that is Bradley Burgett, who didn't fight me too hard down there. Decided to fight me, but didn't fight me too hard. I've got Tone Yill ahead of me. And yeah, see where I can go towards the end of this.
That's great to see. And that means at this point you have 9 points. So yeah, you will extend a gap to the others as well, I think. Not all, because that's a Penguin and P6. Jesus Christ, I missed that also completely. He fought his way back. He is doing the last to first challenge, I guess.
Yeah, he's just doing it better than what I attempted to do, I think. It's what happens when he's a bit faster. No, he's doing really well. Possibly a track that he does prefer, definitely in a car that he prefers, and yeah, you can see the full rewards from that as well.
You see the start again here a few times. Yeah, you can see what happened with Remco's trying the inside, get blocked by a Porsche. Then you see the carnage here with all the cars. So yeah, the start wasn't the way to go, and I think yeah, the guys need to be better on their toes for the next one, as Johnson and Nipte get a drive-through indeed. So yeah, drive-throughs are coming in. As I want to say, it was like Penguin fighting with Rybacki, sorry for that. So the drive-throughs are coming because the track limits and everything. But in the meantime here, it's Desert Penguin taking the inside line then over from Wojciech Rybacki. And now, yeah, Wojciech with a little bit of correction. I think that's position loss as Penguin puts that car beside him, in front of him, and away from him. So, wow, what a... Jesus Christ, that guy is so fast here. Amazing to see, amazing to see. He now has a gap of 3.5 seconds to Pablos. And if he can manage to do that in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, I think he could do that. I don't know for sure. I think it will be 2 laps. Yeah, I think he can do it.
One thing I will say about Desert Penguin is he's had a great what we call recovery drive. Obviously qualified on pole for this race. Sadly fell back through the orders due to some contact, but immense recovery drive. If he was in part of a league, obviously he's part of the Racing to the Weekend league here, but if he was part of another league as well, that he was possibly not pushing just as hard or something like that, he would definitely be getting a lot more points out of it. And it's great to see that he's embarking the spirit of the team, which is to never give up.
Yeah, his mission never give up is shown here. He had pole position, dropped back to P20 in that incident in the front, and now currently he's P5. It was 3.5 seconds. In the meantime, it's 1.9 seconds. And by the way, he was the newest DSRT driver last week, and this is the first time that I see him in the DSRT livery. He's driving the livery, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm proud of that, to have such a guy, and he's helping the team with everything, you know. He posted videos about brake balance, weight transfers, and everything. He's doing such an amazing job the last times, so really proud to have him in the team. And the time is now to 2 seconds. With 40 seconds of racing, let's go to Thijs van der Hoorn, because I think he needs to step on it, because the gap to Hill Horse is only 3 seconds. And here is the start-finish line with 27 seconds to go. This means he needs to do another lap. That's great news for Penguin, and as I said it's already over, because Pablos broke the car and losing a lot of positions. So Mr. Penguin took P4 indeed. As I said, he can do it with a little bit of help of a crash there, but he did it. The thing is that that guy, he quit as well. So 19 drivers in. That means that Thijs van der Hoorn now gets 19 points. But still, yeah, you managed to get a position as well.
I did indeed, past Tony Hill. Did the old sim racing bully as we go into the fast right-hander at the end of the straight. Just position my car in a position that would have made it awkward if we'd gone too wide. And Yil being the smart person, me obviously being a little bit more aggressive in that instance, just trying to get past him there, and got rewarded with P9. So yeah, good drive. It's been a good race so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have to give some airtime to Mr. Thijs van der Hoorn as well. Thijs van der Hoorn, he had a little bit of luck there with the group in front getting off track and losing positions, but Thijs kept it on the track, managed to get that P1 position and never gave it away. Mr. Hilhorst, Stijn Hilhorst, really great job from him as well, as Robin Oosing just passed him. But still, great job from Hilhorst, taking a podium position here. With Penguin then now 8.5 seconds and dropping. And he's really great there. Last few corners then for Thijs van der Hoorn, who will take a victory in race number 1 of Racing to the Weekend. Robin Oosing second, Hilhorst third, Penguin in P4. Rebecca fought his way back to P5, so that's good as well. And here we have it, the winner of race number 1.
The leader has finished the race.
Yeah, there's a reason that guys just stepped up into DSRT Black and shown it there again as normal. Incredibly fast guy, but also incredible pace from the likes of Mr. van der Hoorn, who knows what he's doing, and extends that lead in the championship just that little bit more as well.
Yes, indeed he does. 19 drivers about to finish, 19 points max, and that means that Mr. Nipte with the 2 drive-throughs, I think it was 2, gets 1 point. Remco Sauer takes 2 points then. Mr. Johnson, I don't know if he knows that we are doing sort of league racing. Jesus Christ, Nipte just with the fastest lap of 155.765 in his last lap. Amazing. I thought the other guys were fast, but yeah, then you can see that the purple line there in the bottom, Mr. Nipte, really great time.
Yeah, that's very representative of Gabe's actual pace. He's a bit much of a leaps and bounds difference obviously competing in the likes of the PLR Pro League. He's doing pretty well in there from the results that I've seen so far. And yeah, he's hopefully looking for a better race too, I think.
I think so as well. Stan van der Koelen then in the V12 ends his race here in P15. That was a shit race, got stuck and died. PLR is not going well.
PLR is going okay from what I've seen, mate. I might have only seen 1 or 2 races where it's actually not been too bad for you. But yeah, it's always a learning curve for you, Gabe. So yeah, hopefully you'll be okay.
Well, you can see in the chat there as well.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Some people, why take me out? Yeah, that was, I think it was Rebecca, and he's a clean driver, I know for a fact, so a little bit of an incident there. But yeah, still, very nice to see those guys. 17 drivers still in this lobby, and we will go to a little bit of an intro, and we will be right back.
Pedal to the metal, hear the engines roar, keeping your eyes as cold as ice. Lay it on the line, we all know the score, making a total sacrifice. Never give up, never back down, eat my dust, and you'll never take your crown. Never give up, never back down, and you'll never take your crown. And you'll never take your crown. Push it to the limit. Got the need for speed. Seize the chance of living for today. Total concentration to the finish line. Nothing is getting in our way. Never give up. Never back down. Eat my dust. And you'll never take your crown. Never give up. Never back down, and you'll never take your crown. And you'll never take your crown. Come on! Never give up, never back down, eat my dust, and you'll never take your crown. Never give up, never back down, and you'll never take your crown. You'll never take it, and you'll never take your crown. You'll never take it. Yeah.
And we are back here live on the Racing to the Weekend 55 on Paul Ricard. Yeah, and I just had the video on, and then we have no notifications. But in the chat, it was a little bit of you did it, and then he did it, and what happened?
I have no idea.
Done that, done well. Just subscribed for 6 months. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, that was what happened, and I just did the replay of that one. So thank you. Let me see. He did it. Yeah, indeed. Zwanimir, hello. How are you doing? How is the chat doing, by the way? Yeah, we are still here racing. We have 17 people in the lobby. Hopefully, it will go a little bit higher up, that we have more drivers. Thomas and Aaron's is going down. Send me a house, send me the car, send me everything.
It was just going to go to the team anyway, so there you go.
Yeah, we have some guys on Facebook as well. Remco's Bossy, he as always liked and shared the stream. We have the Dutch Sim Racing team, that's Renee, to be honest, on in the account of the the official account who likes the own stream. So yeah, that's not me, that's Renee. Chris Cuthbert, thank you very much for the like as well, 5 minutes ago. Yeah, the main thing is on the Twitch, so I don't see the Facebook notifications all the time. So if you want to have the full chat here with the people, come into the DSRT_official Twitch. And oh, Jesus Christ, there we go. Zwanimir just subscribed. Vamos, he said. Thank you very much, guys. Jesus. And we have a hype train coming here with all the subscriptions and everything. And the stream goes wild, and the Twitch says, let's get a hype train here. But yeah, thank you very much for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it. Let's see what happens on track. Remco Sauer, yeah. Ooh, oof. That's a way to park your car.
He wanted to ruin my lap. I saw that.
Yeah, and then Gabriel Nitte just with a 156.3. So yeah, that's the pace that we can expect from this guy. He's driving the Lambo to just have some extra practice, I guess, for the PLR. Doing a great job in that Lambo, to be honest. And yeah, DSRT Zwanimir says, "Hi Tom."
Hi, Zwanimir. How are you, my friend? It's been a long time since I've actually had a chance to speak to Zwanimir. He's been too busy doing too many millions of races like he normally does. But yeah, good to see you here, Zwanny. And yeah, let's hope I can try and have a good battle with you in this second race.
Yes, he's busy, doing a lot of races indeed, has a private life, and yeah, he loves racing. He breeds racing, to be honest. I think he's one of the busiest guys in DSRT, driving all his leagues and everything, so great to have him in the team as well. Yeah, I think not long ago he managed to get even the black tags for all his efforts and pace that he's improving to. Yeah, let's see if he can show us today what he can do. I'm really excited to get your view in a few to do like a qualifying back to the track with Tom Carroll.
It always scares me in qualifying, but yeah, I'm totally down for it. Let's go for it. Why not? Just on my outlap currently, but yeah, we'll be ready for back to the track when I start the CrossFit. Sorry, I crossed the start-finish line. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's you're halfway there. The long straight is here then for you, and you are warming your tires to get the perfect picture and racing line and everything, and warm your vocals as well. Because, yeah, and in a few corners we are going to do a back to the track with DSRT Impulse, who's going to explain to you what he does in the car and how to drive Paul Ricard. Yeah, I think a very spectacular, technical and very long straight line circuit here with all French name corners. And yeah, I told you in race 1 what it was. But yeah, let's jump into the cockpit view.
Right, so I've had zero practice. Usually I run through this in my head each week as to what I'm going to say to you guys. absolutely blind. So let's give it a go, shall we? Around the infamous Paul Ricard, coming through the last sector now, and you really want to open up this hairpin as much as you can. Open the entry, get on the power as early as possible as it propels you down a rather short run towards turn 1 this time. We've got Mr. Waxdrum currently in P3, just ahead. That's a good point of reference as we barrel down towards it. As the curb starts, you want to start hitting the brakes down to 3rd gear in this McLaren. Use that entry curb to help rotate the car, and then mount the curb on the right hand side. Watch your track limits on the exit. They're very strict here at Paul Ricard, so you want to be nowhere near that curb on the exit. As you approach 100 meters, brake down into 2nd gear, and then into 1st with the left-hander. Keep it as far left as possible. It really opens up your entry into this right-hander. Back on the power, out of 1st gear, and keep it in 2nd in this McLaren, as you want to be somewhere in the middle of the road here. As you can see, struggling with the rear on this occasion, and one place that you always will. Completely flat through the left kink as you approach, well, I'm going to say it, it's probably the most boring part of the racetrack. But it's a massive long straight, so obviously you're going to get plenty of slipstream opportunity. The longest straight on the GT3 calendar as we start to max out the top of 6th gear, as you can probably hear by the engine notes rising. Going to be looking for your point of reference, 100 meters down into the braking zone. Flick the car in, hope it sticks, and don't use too much curve on the outside, but you're more than welcome to. Brake down into 3rd gear and then into 2nd, and get ready for the corners to start bombarding you. Back on the throttle on the apex of the corner as you approach up into this. Stop turning left before you know you need to. It's a very late apex there for the left-hander as you then barrel up through 4th gear. Don't be scared of using that curb, and use the end of the curb as your braking marker as you come into the left-hander here, keeping it as far left to the open to open up the hairpin, should I say, as you approach the start-finish line. That, my friends, is a lap of Paul Ricard.
Beautifully explained there, and yeah, indeed, as I said as well, the late apexes in the last sector there, it's really difficult because you don't really have a reference point. You almost start to get a feeling how to take that corner, and you just rely on yourself, in my opinion. But yeah, beautifully taken, and that takes you to P3, so that's a qualifying run in a 157.1. That's not a 56, but remember guys, he's talking and driving, and that's difficult for some. Like, I would do like a 3-minute 50 if I do that. So I even have difficulties talking to you just watching the race, as Tom Doddenwell, my co-commentator in chat, points me to the right spots sometimes and says, hey, you missed a drive-through and what happened there, and I don't know the answers to it. So and still he subscribes. So yeah, that's the support I get here from all the viewers. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, we have a few minutes of qualification left, and yeah, this guy, Desert Penguin, yeah, he's Desert Paul Ricard almost. He's brilliant on this track. The guy with a little bit of bad luck then, Mr. Nipte, currently in P2, doing a great time, 155.8 on a fast track. Jesus Christ, that's amazing. Not far off from Desert Penguin, and yeah, if you guys saw race 1, he was last with 2 drive-thrus, and everybody was maybe like, who the hell is Nipte? Well, this is Nipte. Look at this time. Pam! P1 at this point, 155.370. But we have Penguin, and I was just too late with switching. Takes back that position on yeah, 50 thousandths of a second. So yeah, those guys are really close to each other, and that's our black drivers. You can see that pace. Rebecca then into the 56.6 black driver as well. P3. Thijs van der Hoorn then, our current leader in the Racing to the Weekend. P4, Mr. Tom Cowell, off track here, but nevertheless, he's P5. Currently a black driver as well. I think he will...
I just got a Morten Pillman Jensen behind me, who was blocking me on my last lap, so just want to point that out. But yeah, hopefully I can shake him off. I'm just trying to do a few evasive maneuvers that I've learned over the years.
Tom that Thomas has he. Oh! Yeah, those guys are friends from each other, and the one was blocking the other, the other one was off track, gaining on the other, and then you get this. So, fairly nice. Shake me off? You won't, he said.
Yeah, he's out there with a vendetta against me, that guy. Absolutely the most ridiculously shameful, it's awful drive. No, I'm joking. It's no love lost between the two of us. And yeah, his good friend is Morton, so if anybody can do it on that grid and probably get away with it, it'd probably be Morton. Still a little bit miffed off as I don't get a chance for the rest of qualifying, but I'm going to watch it with you, Guru, so...
That was nice. That was nice. I loved the banter, and yeah, that's the same as Cracker and Juan did a few weeks ago. So that's really great to see. In the meantime, John Johnson, yeah, lovely name, huh? John Johnson. He's like an action hero on this circuit here in the bright yellow, greenish BMW. Currently on P10, 159, so that's a middle pace as well. We have Jaegers here in P9. Remco doing 158s now, so it's now the track is optimum. Maybe the grip will be better for him here, and he can prove that he's not that slow as in the beginning.
Maybe.
I think he should be in a top 10 position anyway.
Yeah, sorry to go over the top of you, Guru. I was going to say maybe with Remco just struggling to find his braking markers on the track, or maybe even a technical issue just off the pace in that first race. Something obviously not up to Remco's normal expert sort of standards, but yeah, it's good to see that he's back on pace and starting to improve as well.
And he drives a Lexus. Normally, I thought that Remco really stuck to the Ferrari, and he was, yeah, pretty good at it. I drove a couple of times against him and with him and trained with him, and yeah, he's fairly on pace. So yeah, I think he can do better. Currently,
I think it's a
improving.
recent change. Yeah, I'm just about to say, I think it's a recent change to the Lexus as well, so perhaps using racing to the weekend as a tool just to learn the car as well.
Yeah, but I know for a fact that he wants to keep that fourth position in racing to the weekend, so he needs to score those points.
Ooh.
We have
Maybe not with a line like that.
we have Need for Speed High Stakes back here from Turkey, so that's nice to see as well. And that black Aston Martin and takes P3 here. Saw him last week, and yeah, he's not really slow. He's a fast driver. I have to see if the racecraft will be the same, because last week he made a little bit of a mistake, I guess, but don't know for sure anymore if it was somebody else's mistake or not. Mr. Hillhorst, he was battling for that podium. I don't know if he got the podium. Yeah, he got, I thought it was third or fourth position last race. Yeah, currently in a P8 position then, with a 157. Track is optimum, so the time should drop, and Desert Penguin has enough track, but there's nobody. Yep, there is somebody. Back to Mr. High Stakes. Mr. High Stakes is currently finishing his last lap. He's has 1 minute 11 seconds, and it should be enough to complete his run here. And at this point, he's 0.3 of a second quicker than his former time. So that means that he can take that pole position away from Desert Penguin. Not sure, but the chances are there. 0.4 of a second should be enough to beat him by a tenth. So he needs to find that 0.3 of a second, and he's still above it. Coming here then in the last few corners. So if he can keep it up and do a great last sector, we have Mr. 1999 NFS, yeah, High Stakes, Need for Speed High Stakes, I call him. Can he do it? Can he do it? He comes over the line here now and takes that pole position away from Desert Penguin. So it will be Need for Speed High Stakes here with the nice drift. Mr. Penguin then in second, and Gabriel Nipte in third. Robin Oosting fifth. Thijs van Hoorn in Robin Oosting in fourth. Thijs van Hoorn in fifth. Rebecca sixth.
Yeah, it's incredibly close at the top half of that field. There's a massive 7/10 between third place of Gabriel Nipte and fourth of Robin Oosting, which I believe, I just want to say that someone's actually faster than Robin Oosting. That's a first, not seeing him at the top of the grid. So, yeah, rather interesting as those battle of three. Let's see if they stay three at the end of this next 20 minutes, Guru.
Yeah, and a good tip here from Rampa. Tom, remember to hit drive. Let's go to the DSRT Racing to the Weekend intro. I hope I'll be in time for the race. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, back in time for the race. As Gordon just said, numbers are low when I'm not commentating. Now, when you jumped into the chat, the people dropped. We had like 30 viewers, and now we don't have them anymore.
We had about 4,000 before you came, Juan. So, yeah, that's a reflection of you, mate, not us.
Absolutely. Need for Speed, high stakes, and that black Aston Martin then leading that pack. Desert Penguin in second, and there we go to the green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity! Here we go. And yeah, it's still Need for Speed, high stakes, has the inside line here, and yeah, it's who is later on the break. Brilliant stuff there from the Turkish driver. As yeah, Gabriel Nipte tries to have a look on the outside, inside, outside there, but still in third position. That's a better start than we had in race number one. And Juan, run, baby, run, Forrest, run to the commentary booth because my voice is sometimes struggling. Still a little bit tired from all the things for the last 3 weeks, what I had and what I did on what's going on. Yeah, Need for Speed high stakes then still in P1, Penguin P2, Nipte in P3, Rebecca P4, Taste van der Horn P5, Robin Oosting P6, Tom Carroll in P9. How is the track? How is it feeling? How's the car doing?
It's all good. I did a little bit of not too much preparation on the tyres, thinking that with the higher track temperature it'd help, and lost a couple of positions off the line. So massive crash down the straight. I'm not going to lift. Pro Sim Racer move. I've gained 4 positions.
That's a Pro Sim Racer move, but what the hell happened there? So many cars, and now it wasn't turn 1, but on the straight. Come on, on the straight. Easiest part of the track.
Unfortunately, it looks like there was a good few cars involved there as well.
18.8. I'm just finding the replay here. 4, yeah. Okay, that's going great. That's going not so good. It was the Mercedes, and I don't know. I'm looking for that car number.
Was that the... it wasn't the 89 of Safronov, was that?
I think he left already. Well, it was like two separate teams following each other in the slipstream. Then somebody made a move 3 wide, and the other one wants to go in the inside and tapped the middle car on the rear. And that means that he took out all the people there on the straight. Then the other cars came in flying, and yeah, if you are close to that line and the cars flying everywhere, you have to be a pro sim racer like Mr. Tom Cowell, who's just not braking but flat out and says, "Oh yeah, 4 positions."
That was kind of what was going through my brain. Unfortunately, though, in that collision, I believe Mr. Robin Oosting won't be able to take the battle to the front of the queue, and now it'll be a two-car battle, more than likely, between Penguin and High Stakes there. Of course, Gabriel Nipte not a million miles off the pack as well, and I'm just trying to hold on to P5 now and see if I can get as many points as possible.
Jesus Christ. P17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23 are all in the pit. Thijs van der Hoorn currently is in P21, still trying to get that car back to the pit lane. But yeah, he's really damaged. I missed an overtake here. It's Mr. High Stakes who went off track there. Can I get a little bit back here? So it's Mr. Penguin taking the inside line then, trying to keep up. Then it's High Stakes who really cuts the corner here. So that's another way to... That's strange. Don't know if there was a hit or something. Ooh. There was some... Oh, that was... oh, Jesus.
That is Mr. Thijs van der Hoorn. Unfortunately, I think he's going to have to try and engage reverse gear on the start-finish straight to try and get that car
He doesn't have steering anymore. He's tried to steer in the pits, but it doesn't work for him. So that's, escape and get back, I think.
Or is he going out for another lap? That's...
No, he's trying to reverse.
Is he going to try and do a 360 in whilst turning left so that he can get into the pit lane?
He's trying to get back here.
Oh, unfortunately, I can't really watch too much of it because I've got a battle forming, Guru, myself, with Mr. Stein Hillhorst. He's now starting to pile the pressure on me, so I'll be a little bit preoccupied if you don't mind me.
Mr. Russo, I wonder why I still even try with this game. He loved the game so much, but he's currently going to iRacing because, yeah, I think some better drivers, if you have a great iRating and everything, you compare to other drivers. So the rating system is a little bit better there. But yeah, I can imagine if you have races like this, mate, to be honest. But yeah, what did I miss then? Watching somebody try to get into the pit lane, and I found that exciting as well. Mr. Nipton now in the lead. Mr. High Stakes then currently in second position with that. Yeah, I don't know what I saw there. It's like he cut the corner and put the car again in front of Penguin. Don't know if that's the way is how we want to race, but could be that I missed something. So yeah, don't pin me on it. Penguin then trying to overtake Mr. High Stakes here. Oh, nipped it. That was a hit from Penguin to Mr. High Stakes. That Mr. High Stakes caught up with Nipte, so the both top three was taken out there. Right, Becky now in the lead again here, so doing a great job. Mr. Carroll moved the position up, but still has Mr. Hillhorse and now Mr. High Stakes behind him.
Yeah, time to try and engage a new gear from my point of perspective and run away from Hillhorst here. I'm sniffing a podium, Guru.
I don't know what you're sniffing, but all I can tell you is I just lost 5 kilograms getting to my house. Hello, guys.
Hello, mate. Are you on your phone or?
I'm in the PC.
In the PC. Oh, that's the reason why you sound so weird. Let's go back here to the replay. What happened here? As you see that Penguin. I think. Yeah, it was a.
Jesus.
Tried the inside there, and it was Mr. High Stakes who wanted to do the same there, and I think that's the reason why Penguin hit him in the rear there. He came in fast, but still, yeah, they are both all still on track. Rebecca then in first, Nipte in second now, and Desert Penguin is currently in third position. Tom Carroll fighting with that Hillhorse, and Mr. Need for Speed High Stakes is behind him. So, Mr. Juan.
Yes, tell me.
How are you doing?
I just worked for 13 hours and run to my house, so not feeling too good. But anyway, we're here. We're alive, baby! Woo! It's Friday, yeah! You gotta check this fight, baby. Desert Penguin P2. What an overtaking maneuver on Gabriel Nipta. Oh my God! Get that guy banned. If that was on purpose, get that motherfucker out of my god.
I hate to say that, but I saw that coming across. This guy rather sorely ended up cutting this entire third sector, and I had to avoid the car myself to
Can we see a replay? We need to see a replay of that. Because if that was the case, you can eat my ass and choke on my fucking fatness. Let's see what happened there. Yeah, you see there, my friend, there's a penguin and the guy just comes out like a fucking rocket. This is what we're looking for here in DSRT. So I think we have to... Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Get the fuck out of our server. Go fuck yourself. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, this
Incredible.
I don't have admin rights. I need to talk to Cracker with this one. But this guy needs to be banned from the server.
Yeah, this is not Need for Speed, you dumb motherfucker.
To be honest, I saw the battle with Penguin and him, and the thing was that Penguin made an overtake on him. He cut the corner and put it back in front of Penguin, and I didn't know what happened there. I told you on stream. After that, Penguin made a mistake there and hit him, but still, this is not the way we want to race. And incidents happen, and you can say sorry, you can say and move on, you know. If it was a mistake from Penguin, it's no problem, you know. Things happen, but this kind of actions to cut corners and to just take somebody out in this particular way, for me, it must be a ban.
Yeah, don't try to be political here. That guy is a piece of shit. And we're not looking for this kind of fucking crap. And I understand you like Need for Speed. Play Need for Speed if you like that. This is a simulator. People are trying to have fun. But of course, they're trying their best to hold it together as much as they can. Because this is a simulator. At the end of the day, you cannot do shit like this. This is just ridiculous. And hopefully this guy will get banned. I will never have to see this monkey ass again.
Can you do me a favor, mate? Because I'm in the middle of the stream and everybody can hear. Can you go to the race radio? I don't know if you have access to.
Yes, I do. I'm gonna.
Go to Cracker and say the Need for Speed guy needs to get a ban from the server if he can make that happen.
I believe he has just gone to make that happen. So yeah, unfortunately, it's something that we don't want to see him racing till the weekend, but. We'll move on with the rest of the race. 9.5 minutes left, and I'm in P2, Guru. Where did that come from?
Yeah, your dad just said you had the fastest lap time of the race. You had that purple thingy between your legs. And then you have blue balls or purple balls. No, it's a P2 with a purple icon, so that means you have the fastest lap. Now you are chasing Mr. Nipte, who's just a tenth of a second slower in the last lap. So yeah, you need to really step on it to get that Lambo. Rebecca then on your tail, and Mr. Stijn Hilhorst is there as well. So you are in P2, but still 8 minutes and 50 seconds of racing, and yeah, hopefully you can stick there because yeah, you need the points as well.
Yeah, one thing that I noticed very quickly was on the last lap, coming onto the start-finish straight, Wojciech Rebecca was going very slowly. So I don't know if he's just here to have a bit of fun and mess me about and end up trying making an overtake on me. So I'm going to try and keep wonderfully clean and try and still progress and catch Gabriel Nipte as we move down the straight now.
He's a weeble, man. What do you expect of him? He's not going to be fast. As you can see, Remco's going slow because he was taking care of that piece of fucking shit and he is already banned, so... Come on, claps for the race into the weekend developer.
Very nice that he gave up positions just to ban some guy that just do stuff like that. Andrea, hola, ¿cómo está? So she's here as well. How are you doing? ¿Cómo está? Bella, Anna.
Don't try. Hey, we're going. Hey, baby, chill, brother. Chill. relax that 40-year-old winky winky, yeah?
Right back then, still in that P3 position. Gabe just took the fastest lap away from Mr. Carroll. Wow, that was some time lost there from Mr. Carroll, who's still, I think, more defensive now than attacking. I don't know if it's true, it's just saying.
Honestly, I have no idea what I did differently, but I lost a second to Gabriel, so that's
And the funny
That's what
part
happens
is
when
that
you run with the front guys here.
the funny part I find is that Gabe just typed in chat, hype. He's leading the race, setting a fastest lap, and just said, hype. So he's there. He's a legend. As Rebecca here, then really on the throttle and on the max to try to keep that hill horse away from him. And I have to say, he's doing an amazing job this stream on this track, Mr. Hill Horse. Great to see him improving so much here, and starting from, I thought it was P7, now on P4, and fighting with Rebecca and Mr. Carroll and Nipte in front of him. That's showing great pace. So Juan, take it over for me for a minute,
Yes,
but
please,
I need a
shut your
drink.
mouth. Drink.
I need a
Breathe.
drink.
Do whatever you need, baby. Walter Rebecca, as you see, Brutus won the Weibo of DSRT. Of course, we don't like him. He's a very bad driver, but he's on P3. He has been doing pretty well so far, even though he has that capital sin. Hill Horse just behind, half a second. You see the McLaren, of course, the Macas. There's a lot of Macas on track. One BMW only. What in the blue F? This is new to me. Not gonna lie to you. But this is how it stands. We have a double yellow there. Someone just teleported into the pits. Nope. Hell no. He just disconnected completely. He doesn't give an F. There we have it. It's 18 people on the servers in Hillhorst on P4. Come on, Guru. You can drink, but you can move the goddamn camera. Do some.
Sorry, mate. I'm taking a break here. I'm chatting in private with Andrea.
Oh, mamacita.
No.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah, don't say these things. Okay, people are telling me that I sound a little low, which is impressive.
Yeah, it's almost like you got your mic turned the wrong way round, Juan.
Turn the
Yeah, this is better than you had now.
better now?
No, it's still your voice, but it's better.
Well, of course, you're gonna do anything about my sexy ass voice, baby
Yeah,
boy.
that's better.
There we
That's
go.
better.
Now you
That's
have
how
volume,
like it,
now you have sound, now you have the John Travolta.
Oh, yeah. Okay, shut your mouth and let me commentate. You're creeping me out. Anyway, come on, give me a little bit of a shot of Gabriel Nimte. And he deserves some spotlight right now. Fastest lap. The man is on a hunt. He's doing pretty well for once. It was better before. I can hear him now. Mr. George. Okay, we're not getting into terms. And you told me to go quick to my house. Now I'm here, and now you're talking this bull, eh? I don't like it, George. I need to see you on track. Anyway, look at Gabriel Nepta, so comfortable. And let's be honest, I fucking hate this track. It's not as bad as Laguna Seca, but it's pretty close. There you see Yannick Castillo. Let's see the Belgium doing well, fighting with Vaxstrom. Told you to take your time. Okay, chill, George. You need to chill, brother. I love you, but come on, don't be like this to me, man. We have 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. And the race is looking pretty stable for everyone, because after what just happened with that sack of shit, not a lot we can do. Thankfully, we still have a couple fights on track. That is Yannick Castillo with a good save there on the Mercedes, the best car ever. And if you don't agree with me, well, you know what to do. But Yannick Castillo, I don't even know how to talk anymore. I'm too damn tired. Castillo missing a lot of speed. He cannot even catch the Bentley with slipstream. Look at that. So he's actually struggling to get closer and closer. So we're gonna go into the long right-handed, very tricky corner. There you have now P3 is Walter Rebecca. Just behind him, there's Hillshorse. Just in front is Tom Carroll. But Rebecca seems like he found a spot where he can relax. For the last 2 laps, side-by-side action here. Castillo and Vaxstrom. Vaxstrom is going to go a little wide, but maybe he can hold the inside line. He's going to break later. Then the Mercedes driver, he won't. He's going to leave the space. All the time, you have to leave the space. Very good. That's how you like it. We don't want no fucking rockets in here. But 2 minutes remaining. The fights are being pretty nice on track. I'm really enjoying it. We have 16 people on track at the moment. Van der Horn, last, the DSRT champion, not doing well. I'm not a big fan of this, but I'm already having my friend give it swing you for the Eminer.
What? I didn't DM her, mate.
I'm talking to her. Hey, you see, we got 20 people in the stream, baby. Woo! Yeah, you see, I got the flow. I got the mana. Ay, Tom Carroll! Tom Carroll!
Oh no! Oh no! He's seeing. He's seeing.
Tom Carroll. I cannot believe it, George. You need to give him a spanking after this absolutely intolerable drive-through. Can you believe it? Look at that. Gabriel Dipta is laughing at you on the chat. Incredible. Absolutely fantastic.
Gabe,
Not like these.
please don't do me like this.
Very sad. Gabriel Nipta says in the chat while driving, that's what you say as a man not giving an F about anything. Of course, he's on the 3-year-long straight that nobody likes because this truck sucks ass. It's only since you came, Juan, baby. I come, and I will come every single day, every single week. I'm here for all of you. I love you guys. You know it. And I apologize that I haven't been able to be here since minute 1. I've been working, so you know, stuff happens. So what can you do? Tom Carr's gonna go now through a left car.
Not through, past.
Well, that was already passed. Okay, you should have gone through because that was, I think, a little bit of a weeble. But we'll leave it there. They have Ricard putting some weird shit. We would miss you if you went. Really? I love you, George. I don't know how to interpret that. I'm gonna even invent that word in English.
It's fair to say it won't be the same without you, Juan.
Yeah, it would be way better, wouldn't it be?
I'm not going to pass comment on that. I'm too busy driving.
Yeah, but you better keep your mouth shut, boy. Okay, show me Gabriel Nipta. Come on, show me a real black driver, not like this man right here.
Oh wow!
Look at him, just chilling. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Look at that lovely face. Look at that sexy ass body. I don't see the long hair going through the helmet.
You see the Rasta?
So, no, a little bit, but it needs to be improved there. ACC not being a very good simulator.
He's really bad, you know. He's called a stick, and he has a white suit, but a black and a red helmet. He needs to have a white helmet, you know.
Man. Oi! I just remembered something. Tom Carr's gonna get disqualified.
Not gonna get disqualified.
No, he gets 30 seconds on his time or something.
I know, 130. Yeah, sorry, because it's the last lap. ACC being absolute doo-doo. I agree, Rooster. Incredible, eh? This simulator needs a lot of work because we don't have the sticky hair. We don't have the white helmet. We have Tom Carroll on track. You know, things need to improve. So
wow.
Move forward. Wow. Incredible. Fantastic.
And the banter is back.
Here we go.
Hey, Tom, you love it, baby. You love it.
I love it, but I'd also love to see you on track because then I could really roast you. But yeah, you gave that up a while ago, didn't you?
Well, hey, we can talk about this. we can talk about every time. For the last few months, I've been faster than you consistently. We can also talk about that, but
it's Gabriel Nipta who won race 2 here. It's Mr.
screw
Tom
him.
Carroll who gets 2nd place here. What an amazing job. Oh, he has a drive-through, so he will drop.
Wait, they changed this. This is not really. Before, when you finish the race with the drive-through, was 130 seconds. And
No, it's 30 seconds.
They've changed it now. Then
A drive-through is around 30 seconds, so they will count the time of 30 seconds with it. And yeah, I don't know what the timing screen will say, but I think he will be P7, 6, 7 around that place. So that means that right, Becky takes up P2, Mr. Hillhorse takes up P3, Castillo takes up P5, Waxstrom Castillo P4, Waxstrom P5, Stan van der Koele P6, Tonjeld P7, Kaplan P8, Zauer P9, Johnson P10. Jesus.
Very good. Very, very good. I love it, baby. All I can say is that I actually want to get on track to beat his ass, but now we're going to stay here commentating. I'm going to be a good boy for the team. Yeah. Guru wants me to commentate, right, Guru?
Um, I know I was just counting. I think it's P7 when I'm correct. P6, P7, P6, P7. No,
See,
no, Andrea. You.
She's calling me beautiful. Hey, don't try to flirt with my guy. Hey. I need to stop it now. I'm getting angry now.
No, you are beautiful. No, you are beautiful. No, you are beautiful.
You want to see something beautiful, Guru? Show him your face, and with makeup even. Yes.
No.
He's gonna fall in love with you, baby.
No. Uh-oh. I have an error in the game.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
so
no.
I will go to the championship intro. I will restart the game, and we will be right back.
The battle's coming now. The fury shakes the ground. I've come to take my crown. I'm rising up, my heart is pounding, ready and not the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Oh, a legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try and take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. You know I'm out for blood. I'm feeling dangerous. I just can't get enough. I'm rising up, my heart is pounding, ready and not the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Whoa, legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try to take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. I am the champion. I know where I'm going. I have been chosen. I'll never be broken. I am the champion. A clashing of titans, a battle of giants. Take a moment of silence. I am the champion. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Whoa, legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try to take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. I am the champion.
And we are back with Racing to the Weekend on Paul Ricard on race 55 with Juan, with Tom, with a band driver, with everybody. Welcome back. And thank you all for sticking around. I heard Juan singing in the background. I wanted to mute him immediately, but he has two things. Or he wants to drive and commentate, or commentate alone. So I will go for commentate alone, and I will shut up from now on to the end of the stream. What do you guys think in chat?
I'm gonna do a solo bolo. Guys, do you want a solo bolo? Let me know in the comments below.
Yeah, put up a vote. Vote Guan driving and commentating, or Guru shutting up and...
Okay, don't do it like that. Okay, let me put a poll. Wait, let's put a poll.
Then I can chat with Andrea.
Baby?
Baby.
Mamacita. Okay. You got 2 minutes for the poll, huh? To be honest, no one gives a shit, so... You like the song? Well, of course you do. It's DSRT, baby.
But you are you are like the asshole that that always votes for himself 100 times.
I didn't put it with points, man. I forgot. Oh, to drive to commentate? Oh, this is tight, ladies and gentlemen. It's tighter than my asshole. Jesus Christ. It's good. 50-50 right now, eh? Come on, someone needs to break the streak. Come on.
I like the song. Yeah, I like it too. That's the reason why I took the song, and I can use it from them. So that's nice as well. It's not licensed. So yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, eh? I prefer the rock and roll version, but that's because it's the OG, you know.
Oh my word, my dad. He says, "Drive and commentate, Juan. It won't take long."
George, we're gonna fight. You know this? George, we're gonna fight, man. It's not like this, huh? Oh my god, man. I think this bitch is laughing too. Incredible. Come on, guys. 2 and 2. Someone else needs to vote. Come on. Okay, if it's a tie, Guruman, what do I do?
Then Tom can say it.
Okay. Okay, drive 3, you fucking kidding me. What is wrong with you people? I can't vote twice. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna have to be driving and commentating. That's not good. That's not good. Oh wait, I can cancel the poll, no? Okay, nothing happened.
Bam, it's drive.
Drive and commentate or just drive?
Drive and commentate.
Okay,
That's
baby.
what you said.
Oh yeah, true. I said that. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself for the ladies.
I'm still alone in the commentary booth here, seeing everything, missing everything. Luckily, I have Tom Dad Tonwell, the best co-commentator I ever had. He's saying, this guy has a drive-through, and I missed that, so thank you very much for that.
My dad always says, if you can't be clever, you've got to be observant. And if you can't be observant, just don't bother. So,
the thing is that Gemma is here. Tom Caro, that's a cool name. Tom Dad Tonwell, very nice. VIP, diamond suits you well. Yeah, if you didn't notice, Tom Dad Tonwell, I made him a VIP of the stream because he's one of the viewers that is always here, always checks in, whatever it is. Even if Tom isn't driving, he's there. So, you are now our news VIP.
Vamos. Vamos, my George. He's even here to see me, eh? That's saying something here.
That's saying something that he's had to put up with your voice week in, week out, Juan.
Sorry?
It's saying something that he's put up with your voice week in, week out, and he still wants to come and watch the stream, so...
That's what I mean. This server is the E-Senior... no, the DSRT, sorry. Okay, shit, what car do I drive, man?
I would love to see Juan in the writer. That would make my week.
Why you want to torture me, you fucking...
I still have a problem, guys.
Don't tell me the game crash.
No, yeah, the game is working, but my overlay isn't working anymore. So I really need to start up the game.
Fucking hell. Okay,
And
another
it's
intro.
qualifying, and yeah, I cannot see anything. So I don't know what to do. I really need to restart everything.
You can do another intro.
Yeah, I will try to. I will try. Yeah, let me see. Cannot be quick enough for the race into the weekend intro. I'm sorry, we will miss qualifying for this one. But yeah, I really have a problem with the overlay. So yeah, we'll try to be back as soon as possible. Maybe with some weird screens, but let's try this.
Okay, why is this happening? It's so weird, man.
No idea.
Look at that. I restarted the game, but still nothing.
Okay, that's very weird. What are you using?
I'm using the ACC Race Control app. Really nice normally. But it doesn't work.
I cannot turn the car. Oh, that's really weird, mate. We're gonna have to do something about it. I have a good idea. You know what I'm gonna tell you, right? Okay, Tom Carroll,
Yes, mate.
we need to change the car. I cannot turn this fucking thing.
You cannot
It's
turn?
incredible.
That's because it's called the writer, mate. We thought we'd give you a challenge.
Why do you want, dude? I'm already mentally challenged. Why this as a plus?
Well, you keep on saying you're faster than me. Well, you won't be in that car, so.
Yeah, but I will be in the same car as you. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is not Anders, dude. This is just fucking shit. Ay, Guruman, man.
Yeah, I have a problem. I cannot change anything.
Okay, that's really, would you mind a quick, stream restart maybe? I don't know, man. Because that's
It's
very
another
weird.
restart of the stream, mate. The stream doesn't do anything with it.
No,
It's-
I mean for the whole PC.
Yeah, I need to restart everything, but for one race, I don't know if I should do that.
Can we switch between other drivers? Or is it going to be the Thijs van der Horn show?
I will need to do it on my keyboard, but I need to find the buttons that I used.
It's shift left, shift right, my friend.
Yeah, but the broadcast overlay, I don't know what button that was.
F2. It's
Yep,
F2.
that's good. Okay.
You see?
So I need to change drivers now, and the problem is normally I can select a driver. Alt F4. Normally I can select a driver by name, and now I cannot do that. And now I have to switch between drivers. Jesus, pro stream here.
Well, it'll give us exposure to those people that have not yet had the chance to see each other on stream, I guess. And hopefully it'll be very enjoyable, and we'll make the most of this race 3 whilst we're battling technical issues, and yeah, we'll smile through it. It's Racing to the Weekend race 3. It's time to relax, kick back, and watch Gabe go into a wall, because he won that last race, and he's got far too much confidence. So it's about time he goes into the wall.
Yeah, definitely. And by the way, fuck you, you little bitch. Not you, it was one in the chat. The fucking hoe. Basically, I did the Bathurst 12-hour, right? With my friend. and let's say we died in 2 laps.
You died in 2 laps? Were you in the car there, one by any chance?
Yes, and I got crashed. Didn't you see the streamable I posted?
I didn't actually watch that. I'm going to have to go back and check that one.
You have to, because you're gonna love it.
There's no other way that it can select drivers, right?
No, there's no other way. Only shift left. Or if you go into the back into the garage, then you can select the others. And maybe if you click space, the HUD will go out. Maybe, but I'm not sure about that.
No, yeah, I don't know. This is the first time that's happened. Try to start as administrator, everything, it just won't connect with the game anymore.
So weird, man.
So yeah, this will be the worst Race 3 stream ever.
But it'll still be a stream, and we'll make the most of it. So
yeah, that's correct. But I cannot stand to switch between drivers, you know, and I have to find the driver. So if a battle is going on, for example, I need to find Tom Carroll. I need to do shift and an arrow key, and you get this.
Yeah. I don't know. I made the you still have time to restart it. I don't know, man. To be honest, I think it's worth it because of the suffering that you're gonna deal with for the next 20 minutes. So yeah.
So I switch like 100 times and I still don't have you in screen. You know, it's terrible.
yeah, not ideal at all. I guess we'll just try and commentate the best we can with what me and Juan can see on track, and
Okay.
and what will what will end up on stream with whatever that. So bear with us through the technical issues, and hopefully we'll be okay.
Yeah, I love Tom Carroll. That's so positive, man. Don't you like it? He's the best.
I
On the
can
plus
try
side-
something, but I don't know if my stream will break or not. So if it's happened, stay there for like a few minutes.
Okay. I hate this track.
Yeah, this track's not fun, but
It
just want to
sucks
say
ass.
we've got some new people near the front of the grid, and I'm P5, so can't complain.
It's my first lap in ECC in 2 months. I
Yeah,
think.
that says a lot. The only other lap that I seem to remember you having was against Mr. Remco Sauer, who
Oh,
put you in the
Nimola,
right
yeah,
spot.
that piece of ass. Yeah, true.
That was a
That's
good
why I
point.
don't drive anymore. Yeah, that's why I don't drive anymore, my man. It
Oh, is
shows
that why?
my-
Is that your excuse this time? Ah, I see.
Okay, all I can tell you is the magic is about to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go live into the race in just a few seconds. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. That's
Well,
all I can
didn't
say
work.
to you. It didn't work, so do we want to restart before the race starts?
No, it's too late.
No.
I need to
Well, mate,
restart my
that's,
PC. The stream will crash. So no. We have to do it with what we've got. So if the sound and the video is still good, let's do it this way. It gives me and then how do you say it? A challenge.
Penalty?
A challenge.
Challenge.
It gives me a
Challenge,
challenge. So guys, let me know if the video is still good. And yeah, to be honest, this will make my life so difficult. Streaming and without any overlay. I have to switch cameras and everything manually on my keyboard now. So yeah, stay with me.
I propose something. Do the first lap with me, because it's gonna be quick. Yeah. And you'll enjoy it. Yes.
So was
Focus,
it being
guys.
enjoyable? Whereabouts are you down the grid, Juan? You're P24.
I haven't
you
been able to
manage to-
qualify.
I was just about to say, did you manage to set a lap time? Unfortunately, not. Other rather big people to note out is that we now have a GT. We have a Porsche Cup car class at the moment between Gabriel Nipter and Stan van der Kolen.
And,
I think
they're ahead of me.
they're ahead of you, and Morten Pilman Jensen managed to set the last time on the grid in the GT3 field and has qualified himself in P16, which I think could be looking to hold on to quite a full grid towards the end of this session now. And
Yep.
yeah, we've got myself in P6, Desert Penguin up in the lead, and Thijs van der Hoorn going to be trying to take that off him as early as possible in P2.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an amazing race. The third one, the last one, we're unfortunately having some technical issues, but one way or the other, we're going to make it through, and we're going to enjoy this last race. I'm going to be on track, unfortunately, for everybody else here. But, hey, so good, baby. Oh, shoot, I have the DSRT livery. I think Guru is going to spank me.
Yep, that's something you need to deinstall, as you are not a DSRT driver anymore and you don't want to be. Yeah, and Desert Penguin leading the race then, and we'll switch over to Juan shortly. Andrea, stay with us. As I said, I have to switch that manually, so you will get seasick if you see all the camera work now. The thing is that we are now green, and it's Desert Penguin still leading the race. Thijs van der Hoorn in second, but it's Mr. Sayers trying to make that inside move there. And we see Rybecki again on the inside, braking later and takes that position away there. So Sayers had a good start, but the first corner made him impossible there. It's Thijs van der Hoorn then still in second, and now Sayers is trying to fight back here with Rybecki. Rybecki a little bit stuck there between Mr. van der Hoorn and the rest. A little bit of argy-bargy there, door banging, and still it's in the inside line. I don't know what happens in the back of the grid, so maybe Tom can say a little bit about that, and I will switch my cameras.
Tom can say a bit about that. Tom unfortunately can't, because Tom's in P5.
Don't worry, I can talk to
absolutely
them.
nowhere. But talking about the back of the grid, let's refer to our resident back of the grid person, and that is Mr. Juan. How's it going back there?
It's absolutely nuts in here, not gonna lie with you. It's incredible. It's like 10 main fight. I'm here in the straight. Oh my god, don't do bump draft in here. I don't like this. Okay, we have some people in the chat saying fuck you. That's very nice and lovely. I'm lacking speed, guys. GP2 engine. I don't like this. Oh my god, this is gonna be absolute pandemonium. Yeah. We go through the long right-hander now, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here on your screens, Juan Antonio doing fantastically well. You can see he's gonna break late. Jesus Christ, that was amazing! Oh no, I'm gonna lose it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go back into the track like Tom Carroll does. Let's do that right now. There you see it.
Paddle faster, Juan. Tom that taught him well.
I've done that perfectly, George. I'm sure he said that, didn't he? I'm sure he did. We're P20 right now. We did a little bit of a mistake, It's been a long time racing ACC, and of course racing this sack of shit track. But we do it all for DSRT, of course. But here we go, second lap now, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. It's the qualifying lap here. You're gonna see here a 1:52. Sure, for sure it's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Second lap of the race. We're gonna break at that 100 mark. Going to third. Go hard on the curb. Maybe second now for more turning. Go a little bit on the curb. Be careful with the exit. My god, this guy's gonna kick me out of the track. Anyway, we're gonna hold it. You flash the lights, you eat my ass. Okay, we're going to fifth. Jesus! Okay, you don't have to touch the curb there. Very slight here with the McLaren. Okay, we're going to first. Okay, that's not working well. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of Kati. Okay, it's not gonna work. We need to do the Nino tactic. So please, Nino, come to the commentary channel.
Commentator channel. Let me say what chat is writing. Paddle faster, Juan. Good luck, Juan. Andrea. Rooster said he could only afford a donkey. Then as Tom Dad thought, well, it's so difficult to type and laugh at the same time. And Andrea says, ha 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 ha. So, yeah. Arabian was too expensive.
I have Arabian in the Red Dead Redemption, so hey, chill, baby. I have my horses, cowboy. Okay, look at this line, incredible. There you see P9. That is, I don't know who that is, but something is happening here in the back. I might die in a few seconds. I'll let you know very quickly. Okay, we're still alive.
Yeah, we're absolutely live, and Desert Penguin is still leading the race. Sayos standing in second. Thijs van der Hoorn is doing a great job extending his lead in the race into the weekend, is still in third position. Rebecca again in the top 5 with Mr. Carroll on 5. Remco Zauer, I need to switch cameras now to Remco Zauer. He's P6 at the moment.
And he is proceeding to flash the lights like no tomorrow at me, trying to put me under pressure. Me and Remco having a wonderful sort of friendly battle in this race into the weekend season. There was an old saying that's not happened for the past few weeks of if me and Remco ever got involved in a battle, it would end in contact between the two of us. It's not happened yet, and it's not happened for 3 weeks in a row. So me trying to break that, but you know Remco has the power being the car behind. So let's see what happens in the rest of this race, I guess.
And
oh
I know.
my god, I'm getting.
Sorry.
No, I'm getting Bukaki.
The thing is that normally when Remco and Tom Carroll have a fight, it ends in tears. So, but now at this point is Mr. Fox, who's really battling with Remco and now takes the inside line and tries to make a move. But the straight line speed from Remco is amazing. So Fox dives back into that slipstream and tries now to make maybe a move to the inside. I think Remco, does he need to defend a little bit? He sticks it. He's defending. He's defending there. Normally he go on the blue line there and he doesn't. And that means that he's going wide there, taking out 3 of the cones almost. But it's Mr. Fox who's then in front of him. A little bit of a door banging or a rear banging there from Remco, trying to make an impression. But he's still there. But Remco lost position. Now it's Mr. Fox then in front of Remco Zauer, and he will make the move to Tom Carroll. How is it going in the car, guys?
Rather well. I'm having a wonderful old battle with the one and only Mr. Brutus, Wojciech Rebecki, as I can't get words out. Sorry, I had another car ahead of me there. But a nice little battle forming. Up here for P2, I believe Desert Penguins ran away with this one quite a bit, but doesn't mean that I've not got a big smile on my face, and I'm still struggling to find a way past Mr. Rebecki in that V12 Aston that has all the straight line speed that it needs, and that's my third track limit warning, so I need to shut up.
Yeah, and if you're just watching, my overlay isn't working, so I cannot select names, cameras, or anything. I have to do it with my keyboard. I'm trying to find the rear view mirror, or the wing mirror, the wing camera. I don't know how to say it. I'm just stressed at this point. So let's press F3 and we get this shot nicely of Wojciech Rebecki, who's currently in a P4 position. Tom Carroll is trying to keep up with him. Maybe now in the slipstream he can close that gap a little bit. Mr. Fox then 2 seconds behind Tom Carroll. I don't know if he's closing that gap. Normally I have my timing screen and I can see times. Oh, this is so frustrating to stream this way. And we have Mr. Juan Antonio Mena Jimenez Azul in P18 at this point. He won 3 positions. That's cutting course. I cannot
still
imagine that
having
he's fast.
overtaken Van der Koelen, eh?
It's Van der Koelen, not Van der Kolen.
Man,
Colon is something else, I guess, in English.
Not gonna lie, eh? I'm struggling with the car, eh? I don't know. It seems like I'm missing a lot of top speed. I don't understand why. But
That's because you're in the
I
McLaren,
can
right?
explain that to you, but not on stream.
Okay, we go a little off the tracky, no problem. Hey, shit happens. Oh shit, my god, I nearly took someone over. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Runkers over there. We're having some good fights here on the screen as well. Very nice from everybody. Okay, we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, amazing race so far, even with technical difficulties. This has been absolutely fantastic. And a fight that you will never want to miss. Accident in the back. Okay, I need to switch the Discord. Okay, maybe I can't because I'm racing. Okay, take over, Tom Carroll. I need to do something.
Yeah, not too eventful up here at the moment. Just still trying to pile on the pressure of Wojciech Rebecki. I think the two of us have kind of established now that we're following ever so slightly, only by about a second, to Thijs van der Hoorn up in P3. So working together to try and maintain that gap between the two of us, but also close down the gap on Tice. It's now becoming 2 battles of 2 rather than a battle of 4 that it once was. So, yeah, not too much happening, but enough for me to keep on pushing.
That is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna switch now to the Discord. If I can, yeah, we can. Okay. There we go. Now we can see it's myself on the screen, and I cannot overtake the pickup. Fantastic. It's incredible. This.
Yeah, you're
I'm
battling
slower.
with a cop car that's like 10 kilometers slower on the straight. Yeah,
You
as
see how
I
much
s-
I'm losing on the straights?
as
It's incredible.
Covison just got a drive-through, and we have like, I don't know, do we have 29 people here in the race 3? That's amazing. Yeah, that's a nice overtake there. Still very close there, but yeah, he made some move done on Gabriel Nipte in the cop car, who is like fairly slower. Still Stan van der Koelen to go. So that's the only 2 cars he can gain, battling with another class. So that's really nice. It's like a GT3 against a GT4. And Juan is like, yeah, I overtook 2 people. They were GT4.
Okay, I started 24th, so shut your mouth. I'm doing fantastic. I'm never driving this game again.
Let's see what lap time Juan can do, because normally on the optimum track it must be a 156, and it's a 159, 3 seconds slower.
Okay, hey, this is a 55, eh? You ready?
Yeah, I only can stream for 9 minutes, mate. Not for 24 hours.
Put the cockpit view. Put the cockpit view.
Even with 24 hours practice, I'm not sure that Juan will pull a 55 out of the bag, so I'll be able to see this. Go on, Juan, give us a back to the track. Whereabouts are you? What should you be doing?
Okay, right now we are here. We're here, and because we're here, and we're gonna get this exit. Be careful there on the throttle. Fantastic. Careful with the TC. Careful with traction control. Here I'm very slow on the straight. I do not understand why. Maybe it's the setup. I used the safe setup, so maybe that's one of the issues. But here we are. It's looking like a 55. Ready to rock and roll, baby. Everyone will agree with me. Sorry, I don't even know how to speak English anymore. But now we're gonna go into the hardest.
Jesus Christ, we go to here. Okay, Juan is now on Missile Straits, going to Signes. Signes, corner number 8. You have to take a wide outline that he doesn't do. You need to lift and take the apex, what he didn't do. He's running wide here, almost getting off track, then going to Bossins. Bossin is corner 9, and he needs to take that apex there. Nope, that was the sausages. That's also not how to take the corner. Then into Bender. A little wider he needs, because you need to cut this corner here. That is now in the corner of a Village. Village is corner number 12. On to corner number 13, La Tour. La Tour, you need to stay in the inside line now, because this is the corner to the Village and Dupont on the start-finish line. Way too wide here, not leaving enough room here. Onto the pit straight, and as we started on the Missile straight, we will do the other. Yeah, that's not good. Then we go to corner 1. Corner 1 is braking at the 100 board here, taking the apex. That was perfectly done here by Juan. Then not going too wide, almost on the limit here, and that was Vervien. Corner number 2. On to corner number 3 and 4. I don't know how to speak French. Into Saint-Beaumouet. Now you need to roll that car here. Then early on the throttle again, taking a little bit of that blue stuff to the right side. Then fully throttle into Le Ecole. That's to corner number 7 onto Le Ecoli. Le Ecoli is Russell saying. Okay, to Missile Straight, and that's a lap on the baguette.
Oh, you! What happened in the front? Jesus Christ! What the Oh my God, that's Anderson dead. But we're gonna keep with the lap. I don't remember the names of the corners, but this looks like a 56, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking like this. Seriously, it's absolutely amazing. Shit.
Le Ecoli.
Okay, we had a little bit of an incident here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my game crashed. Oh no, power outage.
Mr. Power Outage.
Oh, here we go.
Equally. Russo, you are amazing. Maybe you should be co-commentator if you pronounce the names correctly. This man here, Koziven, has a drive-through penalty, so too many track limits for him. Again, if you are just watching, I need to do it via my keyboard, so it's really making everybody seasick here.
Okay, let's do something. You focus on there. I'm gonna commentate, okay? Because I know it's a lot of work with this fucking keyboard thingy. Unfortunately, I have to retire. But there you have Van der Kulen with the pickup car still ahead of a lot of GT3 cars. That is admirable. Look at that corner. That was beautiful. Perfect corner. Ooh, a little too hard there. That might have been a warning. But still, very good line from Van der Kulen. BSM in front and Mr. Bimmer behind. Kaplan and Vela. And of course, Weeberman on P19. Good lines there. There we see the different gentlemen. There's Silga on P13, and then in front, of course, Kenneth Port is the second, trying to catch Zvonimir Burek, Cerveza man, the man I beat his ass yesterday on the football. Thank you very much. You can see the slipstream is very strong as Zvonimir Burek is really hating this because both of them are catching up pretty quickly. We're going to go to the corner right now, ladies and gentlemen, the three of them. To the right-hander, very good line from the three of them. Let's see who's going to break the layer, who's going to have the big cojones to make the move. No one for now. So, very patient from all the drivers. There you see Mr. Portis waiting for a move to happen, for a mistake to happen from Cerveza man. But Cerveza man, we know he's stable as hell. We have 40 minutes remaining. I see in the chat this man definitely needs some practice. You damn right I do. But I'm not driving this shit, man. I drive the real simulator. A to the Z, Bubba. A to the Z. I drive the iRacing. Okay, there you see myself with the wrong
I was
liveries.
switching to Tom Carroll, sorry.
Don't worry, we have here Tom Carroll. Do you see him? Is really close to Mr. Rebecki. Right now it's half a second. There you see the cockpit view of how not to do a lap here in Paul Ricard. Well, that was a good line for Tom Carroll. I'm actually shocked.
Damn
this
perfect,
actually
mate.
happened. Wow, that was beautiful. Uy, 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 uy. Weeberman feeling the pressure. It's Weeberman number 2. Struggling a lot, and it looks like Mr. Carroll will have the slipstream. If he does, this move should be done in just a matter of a few seconds. Oh my god, let me see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 in my bank account. We have 8 McLaren drivers. Well, the 8th was me, but I unfortunately had to retire due to guru issues. But my god, absolute pandemonium here on the track. And Desert Penguin is just on another level, just chilling in the front. That's all he needs to do. Relax for the last 2 laps of the race. Rebecki there pushing as much as he can. He's going to have to hold it tight if he wants to keep the man, the British lad, on his rear mirror. But Tom Carroll got a great exit there. He's putting the pressure ready. Weeberman feeling the pressure. We got white this name and shit like that. But Tom Carroll, come on, baby. I'm rooting for you for once in my life. I want you to make the move. Come on. Do a little bit of a Need for Speed onto this man. Let's see, very close from Tom Carroll there. He's going to dive the inside. Rebecki got absolutely stick to the curb.
The move!
Yeah, not going to lie. That happens quite a bit here in Paul Ricard. Like, once you touch the curb, sometimes you get stuck on it. And you cannot go away from it. And that's what happened to Mr. Walter Rebecki.
Well, don't step away from this fight because I know Rebecca's actual pace. I know what he's been doing. He's been playing a little bit of mind games for the stream, I believe. And, yep, you can see
Look
it.
at that. You can see here. He's just playing.
Well, listen to that engine sound of that V12. Jeez.
Sounds sexy, yeah?
Here I'm
So we're going to
accelerating.
have a bit of a laugh here with Mr. Rebecki, and we're going to back him up into the corners just because he backs me up into the corners. And yep, V12 with slipstream. Yep,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do about this.
There's no way in hell you can defend this from a V12. There you have it. No issue. Oi, he's getting. Oi, oi, oi. It was a little bit of contact but the move hasn't been done. Yes, it has. Let's see if Tom Carroll can defend it. If he can break a little later.
Thanks for the lift, Brutus. I know you're watching this stream. Oh, boy.
Oh! What a save! Woo! Oh! Jesus Christ! And he got hit in the rear there from Mr. I think Fox was that. Wow.
Fox. The cock hit him in the back very hard. Oh no!
I'm sorry, Brutus. I didn't want to break. I was fully expecting to just go flat out through that corner with you, but yeah, I broke very last minute, and
well, that
was a
hit
tiny
he
bit of
saved it.
contact.
He saved it. The hit that you guys had, he saved it. But the thing was that Mr. Cox just came as a cock and just cocked him in the cock.
Very hard, eh?
Very hard.
Wow.
Sorry, 18 plus stream, guys.
Yeah, that's an anus killer. Jesus Christ.
But Fox died.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. You know, if you go too fast sometimes, it breaks. But oh my God, baby. No, that's unfortunate. That's my car again. It's Sifa with a drive-through. Tom Carroll now relaxing on P4. Of course, he was playing the mind games.
Sorry for the mix-up again, but I want you to do the last lap with Desert Penguin here.
Yeah, we should. Give me a cockpit. Give me a cockpit Jason P2. He played it very smart, putting himself right with the lapped car. That's going to be Gabriel Nipta, who's giving him a little bit of a tow. In this case, he shouldn't have too much of a trouble. Moving by. Let's see.
Well, he pulls off.
Who's gonna? Yeah, he's gonna pull out. Just at the last second, baby. That's how you like it. Very good from Mr. Bergman, who's gonna get the victory of the race, unless he makes a mistake. What an amazing race into the weekend we've had here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's gonna end up with a lot of technical issues, but our motto always being there, never giving up. We're here to give you entertainment.
No! Tom Carroll again!
Tom Carroll! Tom Carroll!
I want to protest that one. That wasn't a track limit.
A drive-through for Tom Carroll. Again, 30 seconds. That means that Remco Zauer takes that P5 position away.
He's going to be P15 or something like that. Jesus
and that was
Christ.
the same as in race 2 in the last lap. Jesus.
I don't like this track, boys. I'm going to confirm that. This track is
That
absolutely awful.
That hurts, but that is the victory for Desert Penguin. And basic races man is done. Tom Carroll is going to drop to P12, something like that. We'll see. He's going to cross the finish line on P4. That is me taking an up on the pits. And Remco's over. What a race. P5.
And P4.
Incredible. Yeah, true. It's P4. It's P4 because of course.
Struggling in the first race, getting P20, and yeah, now we're in the optimum track here, taking the P4 position. And what an amazing improvement in this race. Yeah, this concludes then race number 3, guys. Penguin P1, Sayers is in P2, Thijs van Hoorn P3, Tom Carroll will drop, Remco will take P4, Hillhorst P5, Rebecca P6, Rexstrom P7, Portis P8, Zvonimir Burek I think still P9, and then we have Tom Carroll somewhere there. But yeah, that is nice to see. The standings you see in below. It was scrolling down. Yeah, I don't have a standing screen, but we will see that next week. What?
So I was celebrating a little too hard, I believe. And I don't want to admit this. I won't have any points because I was driving in reverse and got disqualified.
I don't know if it...
that'll be me going. The race technically hasn't finished, so...
You fucked your race. You effed your race after the finish line. Cracker in capitals.
Mistakes may have been made.
Oh, jeez, this is so bad for you.
Incredible.
Oh, yeah, apparently I finished 63rd out of 29 finishes. I finished right at the back. Oh no, that's not gone well, that one.
Yeah, that's a waste of racing.
Well, on that note, Well, I think. Well,
What a
what a
wally.
turn of events. What a wally.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
Jesus
forget and
Christ,
move
guys.
on from that one.
0 points for Carol in the chat.
Oh yeah,
No, I
that was
beat you
as
in
it happened.
the-
You couldn't have waited for that to happen.
Dutch stick. Lol, I beat you in the cup card. That feels bad. Huh? Damn. That really feels bad. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is gonna be it for tonight, isn't it, Mr. Guru? I want to thank you all for being here. Guru and Impulse for doing the best job they can. They always do. They do fantastic.
You did a better
And,
job because I have 3 subscriptions and you had 2 in
Wow.
12 hours, so vamos.
It's a lie. I have 3, so eat my ass.
I know you had 2. I saw it. I get all the
I have 3
notifications.
because I subscribe too. What do you mean?
Yeah, that was the race before, mate. So, but now,
Okay.
thank you very much for joining in the last race. Made my life a little bit easier again. Thanks all and my friend Juan. Aw. He never calls me a friend, but okay.
No,
So guys, now, seriously, as you know, I'm beaten up, and Juan worked for 13 hours, and we had Mr. Tom Carroll. Thank you very much for racing and commentating and everything. Amazing job again. So thank you for being here, guys.
Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure. So yeah, as always, I shall no doubt catch you next week for some more racing.
Absolutely, Juan. Thank you for still joining.
Thank you, my man.
Vario, thanks for the race. Yeah, thank you very much also for joining in and for riding here. I will ride with Andrea now and have some sexy time. And I wish you the best of weekend. Sorry, can I do that?
Has just left the chat.
Guys, thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.
The battle's coming now. The fury shakes the ground. I've come to take my crown. I'm rising up, my heart is pounding, ready and not the clock is counting. This is my moment. This is my moment. This is my moment. Whoa, I was born for greatness. Oh, a legend in the making, deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. Whoa, come on, try and take it. Whoa, it all comes down to this and deep in my bones. Oh yeah, I know I am the champion. You know I'm out for blood. I'm feeling dangerous. champion.